Hello, friends. In our latest webinar on conversational automation, we deeply talk about the RAG and LLM-powered chatbots. It's fair enough to also cover their weaknesses. In short, RAG chatbots struggle once they are dealing with numeric data. For example, if a user asks, I need a set of 4 chairs and my budget is under 300 euros, most probable the answer of RAG chatbot will not be accurate. To get a clear insight into the market demand, I've invited our head of operation analysis to share her understanding of the need for a new way of creating AI sales assistant. Hello, Joanna, and thanks for participating in this conversation. Uh, in the domain of automated customer interactions, we face new improvements every day, and one of them for sure is RAG chatbot, which we cover in the latest webinar. Could you please share with us how this kind of chatbot can help businesses? What is their biggest strengths and also their weaknesses?
Sure. Thank you, first of all, Said, for having me. So let's dive right into this topic. Quite a hot topic at the moment, I would say. So RAG chatbots, or if you prefer, retrieval augmented generative technology chatbots, are excellent. They're amazing when it comes to analyzing text files, PDFs, even chunks of URLs. And they're very, very good in understanding users' queries. So it's quite a substantial and I would say useful knowledge base to have. However, there is a weakness that we have to mention, and it's when it comes to processing numeric data. Based on our experience, some of our customers who use, for example, Excel files, Google Sheets for their product listings have faced this kind of issues. So what I'm referring to is, for example, if you have a pricing list and you have also specific codes for your products, and you're also maybe offering discounts based obviously on the quantity of the products ordered, your bot would need to sort of process, let's say, some calculations, and that is when a RAG type of chatbot faces difficulties. So we had to overcome this somehow.
Mm-hmm. And could you please share with us how did you overcome this challenge?
Sure. Well, that's the interesting bit. So luckily, OpenAI recently introduced AI assistants. And what we did was take that opportunity and embed it right way into our design studio. So we have a dedicated action that is about AI assistants. And what it does, thanks to the chain of thought technology, it is able to process, analyze numeric data, and perform all sorts of computational exercises, calculations. So all you have to do is upload your CSV file, your Google Sheet, whatever it is, with your columns regarding the pricing and codes and so on. And the assistant would then be able to read that data and then answer users' queries accordingly.
That seems very interesting. Could you please share with us if you achieved some immediate results?
Sure. So I think one of the first things that you would notice would be improved credibility, because it doesn't really feel anymore you're engaging with a bot with pre-made static answers. And this boosts users' trust and confidence in engaging with an AI that can process specialized knowledge. And in this case, we're talking about maybe suggesting, items to buy, and based on that, providing discounts and identifying items by specific codes. So it kind of becomes a more natural conversation, and also almost as if you were speaking to a human agent, I would say. I'm not sure if that is a great or scary thing, but it certainly can help everybody. Then again, we touched upon a deeper understanding on more complex sort of data. And this as well helps achieve a more meaningful user experience. With ability as well to process, complex technical information that can be simplified when providing answers to lay people. And this is where, for example, the prompt engineering becomes quite important, because the AI assistants, they do respect user instructions. And this is where, in providing that kind of instruction, you can guide your AI assistant to deliver the desired user experience.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for sharing your market insights and for your time. We will go into it right away.
Awesome.
Bye. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Ciao. Okay, let's dive into how to create these AI assistants and connect to our Tiledesk chatbot. Tiledesk helps businesses to automate conversation across channels. Also, Tiledesk, with its open source core, allows businesses to keep data safe on their infrastructure. The first step is head to the Tiledesk website, create an account if you haven't yet, or simply log in. Then choose the project and from left side menu, hit the bot. Here you can add from template or create from scratch. For this example, we will create from scratch. And we will call it AI Sales Assistant. Okay. Now we are in the design studio, which pretty much intuitive and you can do a lot of stuff. But for this example, we would simply just from here choose ChatGPT Assistant and put it in the default fallback and remove this one. This block will be activated once user asks something that is not predefined. In this situation, AI Assistant will step in to answer the user inquiry using the file we will upload later. Now we need to create an AI assistant in OpenAI. To do this, we head to the OpenAI website. Then from the header, choose the product and hit API login. Then we need to click on API. Okay, cool. Now from the left side menu, hit Assistant and you can create your assistant with this green button. But to speed up the process of this tutorial, I already created one. And I call it Test Assistant with Furniture Example. In the next section, which is instructions, you can tune your bot, for example, giving it context or giving it the file which it can use as a reference to respond to customer inquiries. The very interesting next section is model, which you can use different models, but I prefer the most recent one. And the next section is about uploading files. If your file is a CSV which contains a lot of numbers, needs calculation, it's very important to put your file in this section, code interpreter. I'm going to show you my CSV, which includes a list of chairs and their price, dimension, quantity, and etc. That's all. Here we need only this code, which is AI Assistant ID, which we needed to put in the Tiledesk dashboard. I'm going to copy it and head to the Tiledesk dashboard. Okay, then click on the default fallback where we already put our ChatGPT assistant and paste the code. Okay, to finalize this integration, we need also to add API key. To do this, head to the dashboard and then setting and then integration. Here you can find all the integration that are possible with Tiledesk and hit OpenAI. I already added our OpenAI API key and save it here. If you have your OpenAI account, you can create an API key. If you haven't, just contact us. We will provide this API key for you. Okay, great. Once again, we need to get back to our AI sales assistant. In the default fallback, we need to define the user inquiry or user question, which is this attribute, last user text. And here, from the green endpoint, I will continue the conversation with a new reply, and inside this reply, I will use the answer of our AI assistant reply. And from the red endpoint, I will continue the conversation and use this attribute, assistant error. Okay. All right, we have everything set up, and I'm just going to edit the welcome message and the name of blocks. Awesome. Everything is ready. Before testing the bot, let's have a look on the file we trained our AI sales assistant with. This is the file. As you can see, it includes the name of chairs, color, quantity of chairs, price, and the product page. Okay, let's get back to the AI sales assistant and test it together. I am going to ask the bot, I need a set of 4 red chairs. Look how amazing it responds. With only 4 blocks and a Google Sheet file, you have your own AI sales assistant that guides the user in a very personalized way. It also shared the link of the product page in case the user needs more information. I can also ask for the discounted price. Okay, I am going to choose the first option. May I know the discounted price? As you can see, the bot continues the conversation in a very human-like and natural way with the correct answer. You can also ask the user to enter the name of product and train a block with that term to be activated and showcase some images inside the chat widget. That's all. If you follow my tutorial, you will have created your first AI sales assistant that really works. Congratulations! Please subscribe and follow our channels for more tutorials. Ciao!